Our first comedian is a Winnipeg Comedy Fest regular. He has also appeared many times at Just for Laughs and on NBC's The Tonight Show. It's John Wing! There's Mr. Wing. There he is. And this Laugh Meister has done the Just for Laughs Festival 3 times in the past 5 years and was an extra in the movie 300. So you got to know he looks fetching in a leather diaper. Please welcome Derek Seguin. Welcome back, handsome. Gentlemen, it's nice to have you back. John, how many debaters is this for you? You've done quite a few.
I believe it's 9.
Do you know what your record's like?
Well, I've been debating Teresa Pavlinik on women's issues, so I think I'm 2-7.
I think this is a rematch, though. I think you guys might have...
We one of our first debates, yes.
Right.
And I believe Derek is wearing the same outfit.
Well, he's pretty...
I haven't gone home yet.
Your topic, gentlemen, is curling.
Yay!
Curling, is it really a sport? Winnipeg is the only city in Canada where kids gather together for a pickup game of street curling. True story. They're out there right now in their Tams using their mom's steam irons for rocks and brooms for sweeping, except there's always that one rich kid with a dustbuster. They pretend to be their curling heroes. Hey, I'm 1956 Brier champion Billy Walsh. Oh yeah? I'm 1965, 70, and 71 Brier champion Don Duguid. And they play into the night, or until someone yells car. Or, because it's Winnipeg, stolen car. Anyway. Lots of people love curling, but some are less enthusiastic about it. So, whereas curling involves very little exertion, be it resolved that it cannot be considered a true sport. Derek, you have the enviable position of arguing for this. You have 2 minutes beginning now.
Hi. My name is Derek, and I am a chain-smoking alcoholic with a poor diet, a bum knee, no gallbladder, appendix, or tonsils. Arthritis in both my hands. I know, it's don't scream athlete, right? But even I can curl. That, my friend, is proof that while being a very fun game, curling, it's not a sport. Sports are things where there is some danger and athletic ability required, like hockey or football or track and field. Curling, it's even less physically demanding than bowling, see. At least in bowling, they have those 6 or 7 steps to take, and then they throw the ball. In curling, they just kind of do a Tom Cruise slide across the thing, and then forget about it. Just let it go. Just let the thing go. It's heavy. And they don't even have to chill the beer like at bowling. They just put the beer right on the playing surface. A sport? Really? Drinking and smoking while playing a sport? If that's a sport, everybody, I should be on the cover of every Sports Illustrated there is. This is a game where para-Olympians can compete against the four-limb player. Where the Olympic champion, it's a 50-year-old guy with no hair that look like he should be selling used car. Real athlete that plays sport should look like Shaq or Sidney Crosby, not like my dad's drinking buddy from the tavern. Curling, fun game, everybody. But no more a sport than cribbage or charades at John Wing House. Thank you.
Derek Seguin, everybody. Pretty strong. Pretty strong opening argument, peppered with some St. Boniface French there. Now, arguing that curling is indeed a sport, we skip to John Wing. 2 minutes, please, John, for your spiel, starting now.
How do we measure what a sport is? Does it serve any useful purpose in our society? If the answer is no, then it's a sport. Is it easy to play but difficult to master? Yes, it is. Is it often used by men as an excuse to get really, really drunk? Absolutely. Does it involve very specialized equipment? Well, sort of. Does it have men doing things in an arena that they wouldn't ever do in their house, i.e., sweeping? I think curling qualifies in this way. It is a sport. It is a team sport. It is a sport that has a language all its own. It is a poetic T-line, 4-foot, 8-foot tap, shot, rock, draw weight, corner guard, hack. The best proof that curling is a world sport is that Americans absolutely suck at it. I'll be a little chauvinistic here and say that curling is one of the very few sports, other than beach volleyball, where I have as much fun watching women play as men. Therefore, I say it is a sport, a most beautiful sport. Sweep me, Daddy. Draw one right to my button.
John Wing, everybody. I've never heard curling put in such an eloquent and, might I say, arousing way. It's time now for the bare knuckle round. This is your chance, debaters, to go toe-to-toe and exchange verbal blows. This is about curling, so obviously it's no rinky-dink topic. Debaters, get a handle on this because this is your chance to hurry hard, brush away your opponent's points, and put an end to their argument. Begin now.
Just the fact that you admit that you watch curling. John, what is wrong with you?
Well,
why did they call them ends in curling? It's so that when you're watching, you always think it's almost over. And we're playing the sixth end. Okay, it's ending. It's good. Okay.
The reason you don't think curling is a sport is because Quebecers blow at it. When was the last time a Montreal rink won the Brier? Huh?
I don't know. Most of our ice are being used for getting good at hockey. Maybe Toronto should think about that, John. Stop fucking curling. Play some hockey on the ice.
I think Toronto should probably, draft a couple of players.
Maybe they should just not be the Toronto Maple Leafs anymore.
Maybe they should curl.
No, we're talking about curling. John will give you the last word in this if you want one.
Curling is a sport, you big dummy.
All right. Well said. That is the bare knuckle round. You're listening to the debaters on CBC Radio 1. Please stay with us. We'll get back on topic soon. It's time now for the firing line. In my hand, I have a list of questions on curling supplied by the British Royal Air Force and Target stores. Hey, curling, quit throwing rocks at our logo. First, we check our noisemakers, which along with cowbells are often heard at major curling events. Derek on the bell, thank you, and John on the horse. Evidence that Germany, not Scotland, is the birthplace of curling can be found in 17th century paintings depicting Bavarians doing what? Derek?
Drinking beer, smoking, and leaning on brooms. Oh, no, wait, that's the civil service Christmas card of Montreal's road crew.
Either way is wrong. The actual answer is sliding large discs of wood along a frozen waterway. That was 17th century paintings by Bavarians. New Brunswick's Russ Howard is credited with introducing what exclamation to the curling lexicon? John.
Oh, I know this one. It's, mine's good.
Derek?
Oh, wait. Hurry up, let's go.
Hurry hard.
That's correct. All right, that was a team effort. Hurry Hard. It's also the title of his biography, Hurry Hard, the Russ Howard story.
I think his wife titled that one.
On a curling sheet, where is the hog line located? Derek.
Right at the front row of the spectator thing. Have you ever seen Curling Fan?
No, that's wrong.
Incorrect.
Wrong. It's near the buffet.
Also incorrect.
What?
The actual answer is 10 meters from the hack, and I still don't know what that means, but that's our firing line, everybody. Moving right along now, the audience will soon be voting for their favorite debater, but first, the last laugh. One more minute of Bond spieling, arguing that curling should sport the title of true sport. Here's another true sport, John Wing.
Is curling a sport? Is the Pope a Catholic? Is a weird-looking bald guy from Edmonton the Olympic champion? Yes, my friends. Do we watch it on television? Do we scream and curse when our favorite has the gold medal in her freaking hand and blows it? Twice, yes, we do. Is it something we all can play? Rich and poor, educated and special ed. When you're too old for hockey, too young for bocce, too smart for bowling. Curling is, for an older married guy, better than sex. Angle raise, double tap, hit and roll, lines good, let it curl, blanket, peel it, draw weight, hack weight, hurry, hard, whoa, right off. Yeah. Oh, God, that was great. You got a cigarette?
Again, curling's never sounded that good to me. This is Now, taking a shot at the notion that curling is a real sport, here's 60 more seconds of Derek Seguin.
Horseshoe, pétanque, bocce ball, shuffleboard, marble, billiard, dart, Yahtzee, and curling. What do these games have in common? Well, they are all games that I like to play with friends now and again while having some smoke and some drink. I have to face it, I'm out of shape. I couldn't do a marathon or do real sport even if I was sober. Because I'm not an athlete. What I'm saying, Winnipeg, is that curling is awesome. It's a very Canadian way of having a good time, bringing out some competitive spirit and giving us a good venue to drink in and smoke and be merry. Much like watching real sport. Like hockey. So until they make watching the Montreal Canadiens play the Toronto Maple Leaf on TV a sport, I say we leave curling in the category it belongs. A much-loved Canadian pastime or game if you prefer. But please, let's leave the sport category to games with some kind of athletic ability where I actually need my asthma pump to play.
Derek Seguin. Derek Seguin does not think curling should be a sport. It is time now for our studio audience to become the judges and make their decision. By applause, who thinks that John Wing's argument that curling is a real sport really hit the mark? John Wing. Wow, sounds pretty good. And who thinks Derek Seguin's straightforward anti-curling argument rocked the house? Derek Seguin. The winner is John Wing, ladies and gentlemen. A big hand for Derek Seguin and John Wing.